in Brooklyn. Wonderful. Welcome. And I think most of us have arrived. Thank you for being on time. I'm so happy that we have people in Iowa. I just recently did a training for the Iowa Public Defender's Office. So Happinessanga is now much richer and people from Iowa, which is wonderful. Welcome. And I'm so excited that we can be in different places, but we can greet spring together today. I'm in New York City. It's cold but sunny. I don't think New York City understands yet that it's spring. It's 38 degrees, but we will greet spring anyway. Those of you in New York are laughing, you know what I mean? Spring is a time of renewal. So no matter what the temperature is outside, the light is different. There's something in the air, things are blooming, and it's such a good time to look forward with optimism, to make plans with optimism, to make changes with optimism. It's a season of change. And what I teach in energy class is that anytime there's change, there's energy. Anytime something is shifting, there's energy, and you can use that energy to make your wishes come true. So I hope there's that bounce and pep to your step. And let's use this transition to connect to the warmth in the air. It is there in the light. And let's do a heart practice and we'll connect to beauty. And a heart practice is something that softens and embraces and shares and brings kindness to ourselves and brings kindness to other beings. So we will make spring feel truly welcome so that it truly comes. And I know there's a lot going on in the world, and I know there's a lot going on in each of your lives from personal consultations. I know that there's really a lot going on for some of you. Either way, we can shift our attention to joy and renewal and the future and hope. And I think that is the best way to meet spring. So there's something about spring and poetry that goes very well together. So I'll read you a few lines of poetry about spring. First, Rainer Maria Rilke. It is spring again. The earth is like a child that knows poems by heart. And E.E. Cummings about spring. Such a sky and such a sun. I never knew, and neither did you, and everybody never breathed quite so many kinds of yes. I love you, Cummings. Let's do another part of the world, a haiku from Basho, a Japanese haiku that I think captures the feeling. Spring air stirs in. Willow leaves, a butterfly floats and balances. That stillness of spring. And one of my favorite writers, Anton Chekhov. The snow has not yet left the earth, but spring is already here, asking to enter your heart. And that's what we'll do in our meditation. And finally, Ernest Hemingway, writing from Paris. When spring came, there were no problems except where to be happiest. So I wish you that you just see the world as where can I be happiest right now? See the entire world, see every connection, see every flower as something that can bring you happiness. So let's start our meditation to help us meet spring with presence and joy and relaxation. For the relaxation piece, we'll take 3 deep breaths, inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Deep exhale through the mouth for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let the nervous system release. Now you are safe. Inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale out through the mouth for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And last deep breath in this way. Inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhaling through the mouth for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feel that deep release. Keep your eyes gently closed and feel into your body. Feel the multidimensionality of the breath in the body. Feel into the warmth of your body. Feel the energy running through your body, the vitality that's there. And now bring your attention to the breath with gratitude. Staying with the breath for moments of flow and attention and connecting to yourself and your rhythm. Who are you? How are you as you're meeting this spring? Connect to the rhythm of your breath so that your full attention is on your breath to really feel into it. Let's do 2 minutes with the mind on the breath. You can say the words inhale, exhale if that helps. When the mind wanders, return the mind to the breath. Begin now. Returning the mind to the breath and staying with the breath, entering the breath more deeply, making your awareness even more warm and grateful as you stay with the breath for a few more moments. And now bring your attention back to the body. Release the forehead, the cheeks, the jaw, the eyebrows. Release the neck and the shoulders and the backs of the shoulders. No need to hold any weight. You are light. Let the chest soften. Let the arms soften. Feel the energy in the hands. Release the belly and the hips and the pelvis. Feel the sit bones grounded. And that deep release in the legs. Feel your whole body, tuning into this joy of having a body, that aliveness, gratitude that you have a body that can experience spring. Feeling this container for your joy and sensuality and creativity, this space that is your own. And now place a hand on your heart and let's do some self-compassion. Wishing for yourself, may there be spring in my heart. May I listen to myself in every season. May all my yeses really be resounding yeses, and my noes be noes with my whole heart. May I find beauty in myself and in the world this spring. May this heart experience ease, ease of well-being, ease of being on my own side, ease of letting myself flourish, where everything flowers from within of self-blessing. Offer yourself that self-blessing in your own words. And sending gratitude to this heart that did a heart practice. Gratitude for the mind for staying with the breath and connecting to you, another part of nature, your body. And let your hand gently release. Take another breath in your own time, another breath out through the mouth, and maybe feeling more focused, more renewed, more in a sense of flow. Open your eyes, come back, and greet with spring in your heart whoever is in front of you. All the other wonderful hearts. Everyone else who just sent self-blessings. And knowing that this self-blessing, the self-compassion, is also compassion for the entire world. So if you like, you can share in the chat, how did that go? What came up for you? What did you feel? What did you think during the meditation? And meditation was a kind of primer. We connect to ourselves first with our awareness, with our heart practice of self-compassion, and then we expand this heart out. And in the second meditation, we will expand out compassion for everybody. And thank you for those of you who are sharing. I like peace, happy, free, good. So we'll do another meditation. And first, in this next meditation, we'll set up a kind of beautiful spring sanctuary in the mind, a perfect spring place for you where you want to spend some time mentally. Because if you're there mentally, your body gets the benefits, because our minds are not very good at telling the difference between the real and the imagined. The body reacts to the imagined as if it were real. So we're going to build a place of inspiration for you. I'm going to imagine lots and lots of cherry blossoms and lots of pink flowers, which in real life I would be allergic to, but in my sanctuary I am not, and I can just bathe in rose petals, and that's going to be kind of cherry blossom rose petals. So I'm going to imagine that. You can imagine anything that feels true for you. Sometimes like crisp mountain air is what you want to access, but you don't have to go through all the trouble of going up the mountain in this meditation. So, and go wild, imagine the most amazing place, and we'll start there. And once you build that sanctuary, every time we're happy, we really want to share that. So we'll get to share our sanctuary with others. So on this kind of grass with its bed of cherry blossoms, I will invite my loved ones in, and you will invite your loved ones in to join you. And we'll offer them kind words, and we'll also offer them flowers. I love doing this meditation once a year because it's the only meditation where you'll get to visualize a bouquet of flowers or a few flowers and give those flowers to your loved one physically. So that'll be the next meditation. It can be hard to be flowers, so oh, how did my video just turn off? It can be hard to visualize flowers, so I have my vintage vases that to me speak of spring. So this is what I have in my apartment. You can look at this, but you can imagine like a lush, huge bouquet, taking this as an inspiration. So closing your eyes. And first, imagine the kind of bouquet you want to receive. Imagine the most beautiful flowers that you would just be so happy receiving. And if someone gives them to you, it's like the universe gave them to you. Hold that beautiful, precious bouquet of flowers. So much life is there, so much beauty, so much energy, delicious smells, color. And with that bouquet in your hands and that freshness, imagine that you are holding this bouquet in a beautiful place, in your own spring sanctuary. Build in your mind the perfect spring haven where you would want to spend your time. A place of energy or radiance or light where that is nourishing to you. Or a place that feels like a new beginning. There is nowhere in the world you would rather be. You are there with that bouquet of flowers, and you can just sit there and look and smell and be and feel safe and relax fully. It is so beautiful and so peaceful that for a moment your mind turns off. You don't need to think. You can just experience. Imagine it in every sensory detail. And as you connect to something that resonates on the outside, you also connect to yourself. All the beauty you can imagine is already in you. As you enjoy this spring sanctuary, we can begin sharing this gift. So think of one person who you would really love to be there with you. Any person who you would like to connect to right now. Maybe a person who brings an authentic, natural smile to your face, that person who you just want to hug. See this person with you in this sanctuary. Feel the release, the glow of being in their company. And think of the kind of flower this person would like. What kind of bouquet or flower would make this person very happy? And you just look over and you see those flowers, and you take those flowers and you give them to this person. And they take it from you, and your hands touch, and you are giving with joy and warmth. See them light up as they hold those flowers and receive. Feeling into the generosity. the beauty of giving. And along with the flowers that you see in their hands, send loving kindness and compassion to this person. See them and say, may you be happy. I wish you well. I care about you. You light up my heart. And may you be happy. May you be safe and at peace in your body, deep within. May you feel lightness, peace, and joy. May you know that you are beautiful inside and out. May this spring connect you more fully with yourself and with all other beings every day. Just noticing how it feels to send those wishes. Seeing this person relax in your sanctuary and appreciate the beauty with you. So now you have your flowers, they have their flowers, and it only gets more magical from here. See your loved ones, the loved ones you most want to see, appear in the sanctuary, and each loved one happens to find their favorite flowers there for them. So a loved one appears and gets to pick up their favorite flowers and joins you. And just see one loved one and a second loved one and maybe a third. See them smiling. Wish for all the loved ones in your heart. May you feel joy and vibrancy. May you feel cared for and appreciated. May there be spring in your heart. May you connect more fully with yourself every day. And now saying, I am grateful to you that you exist. Thank you for existing. May you flourish. May you feel vibrancy. May this joy of spring and flowers and connection bring joy to all other beings. And now for grounding, just put your hands on your heart again and just feel the warmth of palm to hand. No need to think, just feel. Feeling the hand on the heart. Feeling the new possibilities, the new love that this heart is ready for. The new expansion and warmth this heart is ready for. With spring, there always come new possibilities. So this spring, think about what you'd like to share with the world. Set the intention for what you want to share from this heart to the world this season. Maybe your creativity, or your gratitude, or your good mood, or your kind words. You are life in motion, and we're always receiving and giving. Set an intention for what you want to contribute happily and naturally and freely. And now honoring also all the intentions in this space now. And dedicating this practice to the happiness, to the joy of all beings everywhere. And release the hand back down. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out through the mouth. And I hope this filled you with that positivity and that anticipation of things to come. And we truly create our own worlds from within. So if we have that inside, it's created outside. We always carry the entire world and it always mirrors outside of ourselves. So if you have that inside, it will show up outside as well. How is that springtime meditation? How was that last loving kindness meditation? Nurturing. Good. Thank you, Marjorie. Full of vibrancy. The winter of my heart has melted. Thank you, Michelle. Lovely. Affirming rebirth. Yeah, I always rebirth. We're always shedding our skin. There's always something new. There's always more energy. There's always more growth. And this spring, if you want to grow together, if you want that growth in this Happiness Sangha community, I have a program I've been thinking about for the last year because it's been requested. I've taught a lot on self-compassion. I've never taught boundaries. A year ago, we did a class on forgiveness. And one of the things I taught in forgiveness in Relightness class is that even if you forgive the tiger and the tiger likes to bite people, you can't go into the cage with the tiger because the tiger will still bite you, even though you forgave the tiger. A tiger will still be a tiger. Don't go into the cage. And one of you commented very wisely, what's the in between? Like, what if I don't want to be there in the cage, but I also don't want to be fully out of the cage? How do I protect myself and deal with it in between? Like those coworkers that I have to see, family members that I don't want to cut out of my life, difficult friends who are old friends, and I want to somehow be with them. I didn't have a class on boundaries, and over the last few months, I've been creating one where we address everything about boundaries. So, what are boundaries? How do we create healthy boundaries daily in relationships? What are the 5 kinds of boundaries we can set, and how do we set the 5 kinds of boundaries? What are the 7 ways we bury our boundaries? What are useful phrases? How do we speak to communicate boundaries? This comes directly out of Wise Beautiful Speech class as a continuation, but this also comes directly out of Buddha's Path to Happiness, because what we talked about the Buddha's Path to Happiness is that he said no to being king. He said yes to enlightenment and meditation and being a spiritual teacher. He said no to something, he said yes to something. Anything you have in your life is something you said no to also. And we'll talk about that balance of how you can say no with this excitement. You can say no with joy because as you're saying no, it's also a yes. So we'll talk about that relationship in this class between no and yes, and how to make your no's self-compassionate and how you can celebrate your yeses and make your yeses self-compassionate, as we'll be strengthening boundaries. So that's what we'll do starting in a week on Tuesday in a week at 7 p.m. But you can also do it entirely through recordings. And I can put the link to that in the chat for this class, which I'm always very excited to do a new program. And then we'll do another program called Spiritual Spring Cleaning on Sunday, just one time, 90 minutes. And Spiritual Spring Cleaning is what do you do about all those things that are unfinished? I go through my life once a year and I make a list of everything that's unfinished. And I decide, do I want to finish this? Do I not? Anything unfinished takes your energy. So not only is it great to throw stuff out and donate stuff in the spring, not only is it great to fast and to clean your body. I'm fasting right now. Not only is it good to like physically clean, I love to clean with salt, like cleaning the apartment with a mix of salt and water is very cleansing. Let's clean deeper inside. Let's clean the things we want to finish and don't want to finish. So this will also be a nice segue into boundaries, but it can also stand alone. So join for spiritual spring cleaning if it sounds attractive. Join for boundaries if you really want to set healthy boundaries in a month. You will have much healthier boundaries in just 4 weeks. Or join for the next free meditation. We'll probably do the bunny rabbit and the sage in April in honor of spring. It's my own quirky, wonderful, fun meditation about a bunny breathing in a forest. So join for any of that. If you want to chat with me on a one-on-one consultation, let me know. And to end, I just want to send you wishes. So close your eyes and now just receive. Receiving openly. May there be excitement and bounce to your step. May you observe and feel into the mystery, the miracle of winter turning into spring. And may the same thing happen within. May you feel into this miracle of being alive and every cell of your body
and having so much freedom to love and to experience and to grow and to speak and to travel and to read and to write, having so much freedom to feel the world and impact the world, feeling into that freedom. May you experience joy in your senses and experience them fully with your attention. May you feel lightness in your heart from your own integrity. May you have peace in your mind and in your whole being. May there be ease to everything you do. May you see beauty within you and all around you. And as you do anything this spring, may your mind be full of self-blessings. And now just imagine that out of the sky, one extra flower falls into your lap. The most beautiful flower you've ever seen just falls into your meditation posture, and it's just there to greet you as you open your eyes and coming back. So I wish you so much warmth, so much renewal. I just want to tell you that I'm so grateful to each and every one of you for meditating, for filling the world with more warmth, for opening your heart, for doing this together, for taking time for this meditation, for taking time to be in rhythm with the seasons. And I can't wait to see you again. Let me know how it can be helpful to you. Until our paths cross again, let's just wave goodbye. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. And I'll send out the recording for this, so you'll also have it. Bye, everyone.